Hello everyone. Today we will see how to create a warehouse receipt in the Logi Suite system. The first thing we need to do is come to the warehouse module that you see here on the main menu. Then we will focus on what is receiving, which will be in the first column you see here. Click on warehouse receipt entry to go ahead and launch the warehouse entry application. Anytime you click on a link from the main menu, the system will always take you to the list screen of the selected entry. In this case, you are looking at warehouse receipt list screen, where you're able to make searches by any one of these filters you see here. In the for field, enter what it is you're searching for. You can also export this entire list into Excel if need be. You can filter the Excel export by date range and also select the desired columns you wish to export. Just before moving on to a new record, note that you can right-click and select Copy of any transaction, and the system will create a new record with the main details of the copied record over on the new transaction. Please note that the system will not copy any unique references, such as warehouse receipt number or PRO or tracking numbers in this case. So let's go ahead and click on the new icon here at the top left corner of our screen. And that will go ahead and launch us the new record entry screen for a warehouse receipt. Okay, the warehouse number can be left blank so that the system can generate that in automatic sequence. The following fields you have here pull from other tables in the system, such as shipping instructions or pickup and delivery orders. So if you started off by picking up cargo, just simply enter the order number or search for it here by clicking on the magnifying glass. Once you select the desired transaction, the system will allow you to bring the information from that pickup order onto your warehouse receipt. So that will save you time as far as shipper, consignee, and cargo details entry. Let's go ahead and jump into just entering a sample shipper. Notice that if you have any messages set up for that particular customer, the system will launch the warning message. We'll go ahead and declare consignee. Now, if you know the origin, destination, or routing information about this warehouse receipt, you can go ahead and declare it here. If not, it can be declared at any point in time once you have received the goods. Next area is in the receiving tab, where you're going to go ahead and declare the inline carrier that dropped it off. So FedEx, UPS, whatever it may be. Once you have an inland carrier, the system will require a PRO number, and you have two options. You can scan those details in with a barcode reader, or you can manually right-click to add and enter in your PRO number here with any details and remarks. Now this is a list, so you can have multiple PRO numbers in one warehouse receipt. Once you've completed that there, you have the ability to declare additional references like PO numbers, commercial invoices, hazardous details, import, and other information such as specific receiving times. Jumping over to the left, you can also declare third-party agent, co-loader, supplier, and vendor just under the declared, insured, and commercial invoice values. Then we have handling check marks, where you can just check off if the goods arrived with a commercial invoice, a packing list. If they cannot be stacked, if they need to take photos of the goods, you can enter all that here. Marks, OSD. If you receive a full container, you can also declare that information here as well. Moving down on the warehouse receipt entry, you have general comments that can be entered manually or predefined in the table of notes so that you can select the predefined comments or notes onto this record. Now we have the warehouse cargo details section, where you can right-click to add a new cargo detail. That's going to go ahead and prompt you your details screen, where you can go ahead and select the box or cargo type in this case, any sample dimensions that you wish to enter, unit weight, which will give you your total weight. Now, if you have multiple identical items, you simply change the quantity and the system will recalculate the total weight for you. When receiving, you can also allocate the goods in a location and bin within your facility. And at the line level, you can declare part info such as serial model, PO, pro number, EEI info if it's available at the time of receipt, hazardous details as well, and some other information regarding that detail line item. When you click OK, the system remains the window open so you can continue adding additional line items. If not, you can always duplicate that line item to have multiple identical items or to save you time when saying that the other two boxes weigh 55 pounds, but the dimensions are the same. Okay, the system will calculate my grand totals, and the final area is warehouse charges, where you can just right click to add any charge in the system, whether it's an inland, a handling, a repack, whatever it may be. Declare whether it's prepaid or collect, who the bill party is going to be, and then simply enter in your amount. Let's say that that's just going to be a sample of $25. If there's any cost associated to that particular service mentioned above, go ahead and declare the cost amount and the vendor you have to pay out that cost to, just so you have some profit analysis for that record. And that pretty much sums up the entry of our warehouse receipt. Now I'm just going to save my transaction. My warehouse number has been generated, and at this point I can scan attached documents, print out my labels, and print out my warehouse receipt documents by just selecting the print option, the correct document I wish to preview, and go ahead and click preview. That's going to take you to the Logi Suite print preview screen. In this case, you're looking at the warehouse receipt entry, and you're always going to have these features you see here up top when you print preview a document or a report in the system. Email it right out to your customer, print, close out, and you're set and done. Then we'll just close out of here, save and close, and that'll be all for us.